Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with another new show. We got Chuckey on Syfy USA Network. It said it was an extended version. We're gonna take a peek. We're gonna take a peek and see what's up.
Hi, I'm Chuckey.
Hi.
And I'm your friend till the end.
Well, thank you. I don't want any spoilers, though.
Heidi ho! Ha ha ha!
All right, let's take a ride.
Much more a part of the story.
Oh my God, Brad Dourif looks so old there.
But I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do teenagers because that would switch it up, and teenagers have more interests.
As long as you murder them, I'm fine with it.
It's honestly kind of been an honor to get to be involved with this whole franchise. I think that it's been a great experience for all of us.
I gotta say the acting was great.
The format.
I mean, they're great at what they do.
Witnessing Chuckey.
Come on, Jake, don't be shy.
Lexi and Junior are kind of the king and queen of the school. They are not the best couple. I think that Lexi definitely bosses him around a lot. She kind of takes after her mom in that way.
It's definitely a very one-sided relationship, especially at the beginning of the show. Okay, if I sit here?
Ernest?
Devin's probably my favorite,
stuff.
then the main character. The other two are douches. Junior's not as bad.
This red floor and the lockers are black, and it's very evocative of The Shining. For me, is often autobiographical.
Yeah.
Jake is gay, as I am, and he was an artist and misunderstood father. That's certainly something I had a lot of personal experience
So we
with.
got the guy
Toxic.
showing
It's a very, very toxic relationship.
And I feel like he wishes that I was Junior.
The scene where your dad hits you and he's angry at you for asserting your sexuality, and then you have to
makes a
break them
whole
down
lot
in
more
black and
sense
white.
now. I was saying in the
They think
beginning,
I'm
I'm like,
weird?
they're making a big deal out of this whole sexuality thing.
So Zach came to me, will you tell me what really happened? Like, what is the real life version of that story? One of the reasons this scene was a lot of fun to do was because Devin Sawa was playing two characters.
I play Lucas and Logan. Logan is Jake's highly successful uncle.
It was very interesting because when he was playing Lucas, there'd be a stand-in for Logan. When he was playing Logan, there'd be a stand-in for Lucas. We did half of the day where he was playing Logan, and then the other half of the day was Lucas, and then he was just completely different. He had a beard, and it just shows how talented Devin Sawa is.
Yeah, I'm calling about the doll.
So we have a lot of
That's
Easter
gotta
eggs
be
spread
Andy,
out
but
over the
something
8
happened.
episodes. If you look closely, you can see a mysterious woman in a red coat. That is meant to be Tiffany, of course. It's a coat that we see her wear later in the season.
Way to
A
spoil
phone
it,
call that
dude.
Jakes receives. Eagle-eared fans will recognize as the voice of Andy Barkley.
See, I knew that, but I feel like he's
told me in 1988
revealing
we'd be
some
friends to the
spoilers
end, and
there.
He wasn't kidding.
Filming the talent show scene was a very chaotic day. It was the first time that we were all in a scene together. I think it's the first time that the audience really gets to see Chuckey really interact.
The face was great.
Devin
It like
plays
jumped
the
at her.
piano, but
That was
started
the
as
jump
something
scares
very
were good.
different.
Yeah, it was great, and I got to wear the most beautiful dress. I love that dress, and the coolest shoes. So that was a really fun day.
I'm out of here.
She seems chill, but I look at her like a bastard from the
I
show.
had a rumor.
I love electrocuting people.
I love that he
Actually, not in
vomited
real
to
life.
shock him.
It's something I have a phobia about. So we have a really spectacular one.
He had a vision for the electrocution scene. We tried to make it as real feeling as well as spooky.
Obviously, the character is devastated and very sad at the loss of his dad and that he would never see Jake for who he really was. But it did, in a sense, make his life a little bit better.
The good thing is he doesn't have to worry because he's a doll. So we just watched the making of the first episode of Chuckey, and they did confirm it was Devin Sawa. At that point, at the end, I was positive it was Devin Sawa. But in the beginning, I gotta say, he's aged to a point where if I hadn't seen Fanatic with John Travolta, I probably wouldn't have known him right away, but his voice is unmistakable. I hear Devin Sawa's voice, I'm like, that's Devin Sawa, but then I'm like, holy crap, he's aged so poorly, and on top of it, I mean, maybe he didn't age poorly, but he looks like he wrinkled up a lot. He's got like leather skin, and it also didn't help that he's playing the father who's an alcoholic bastard, so he probably looks a little run down, he's got a beard and everything, but then when he played the rich father of Junior, he actually looked much better. So I'm happy they confirmed that. They showed Brad Dourif. They had some interviews with him and Andy, the original. I just feel like Mancini said too much. I knew that it was probably Andy on the other line, but I don't think he should have told people that it was Tiffany at the garage sale. Like, who would have thought of that? I feel like that's something most people, if not everybody, wouldn't have picked up on. And I feel like it's odd that he would have said it. It's almost like a giant spoiler. It was also interesting how he said that he modeled the episode, so to speak, after his own life. I knew something was up because in the beginning, they're doing an awful lot of stuff about this kid's gay and this kid's gay. And then his friend with the afro comes over and goes, hey, could you set me up with your cousin? And then the cousin's saying, I'm not gay, I'm dating this girl. I'm like, whoa, there's like a lot of talk about gay this and gay that, like lots of gay things going on. In my head, I'm thinking, why are they doing this? They're making it like, I mean, unless there's a point to it or it's intentional and it ended up being exactly that. Mancini is saying he himself is a homosexual and he came out to his father or something like that. And he had a similar experience where his father was very like opposed to the whole thing and everything. So now it all makes perfect sense. And it also fit in the story towards the end too. Even if it wasn't the deal with the director, it also made sense just because of the fact that I feel that Junior is pretending he's not gay, and that's going to come up at some point. I feel like Junior is going to end up being a decent dude because Devin, when Jake confronted him, Devin was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's a good dude. Yes, Jake bullies him on the side when other people aren't looking. Apparently, Jake is very concerned about what people think of him, so he's not going to show people that he's an asshole. But I feel like he really is just like battling with this internal thing or something, and he's not going to be a that bad of a dude. But I think the girl is just like a horrible kid. Like I said, in the end, she only stopped acting like an asshole because she was scared shitless by Chuckey. So I don't care about her. And I'm loving though that they showed that all these people are going to come from the old ones. And I love that they're doing behind the scenes of the episodes. I love when shows do that. I don't know if they're going to do that with everyone, but Rick and Morty did it. A couple other shows did it. I like when they do that because it does tap you into more of what was going on and what the director or the actors were feeling. So I dig all that. I just wish he didn't tell me it was Tiffany in the red suit. So big reveal there, I feel like. But you guys let me know if I'm talking crazy. We're going to jump in episode 2 tonight. It comes out on Tuesdays at 10 on Syfy. Episode 1, the extended edition, was on YouTube. So you guys can watch it on YouTube. I watched the extended edition, which was an extra 10 minutes or 9 minutes. So you guys want to see more of what I do? Patreon link in front of me, full unedited episodes of all the shows I watch, seasons ahead on the shows you see on YouTube, and dozens of exclusives only on Patreon. Check the link. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.